Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And I want to do one more showcase. This time it is on the legendary Goku event. And of course, we're going to take in this guy, the new EZA Physical Vegito Blue. Although he may not be so new by the time this video goes live. But I've done some showcases and with Super Battle Road. Now I want to do a showcase on the longest event that we have here, which is the legendary Goku event. And I'm going to take the Realm of Gods team, mainly because I just really like this team, especially with guys with units like this. And so they're going to be on a main rotation, and then this Gogeta and Vegito are going to be on their own rotation. So let's go ahead, check it out. Now, the thing about this physical EZA Vegito Blue compared to the other units is that he does not continuously stack his HP, or excuse me, his attack and defense. So it is certainly something a little different, especially when we take on this Goku event, because he's really gonna have to rely on his own performance on a turn-by-turn basis, whereas the others, they will certainly build up their attack and defense and improve with each time that they come on a rotation. So this is certainly going to be an interesting take, and we're about to, oh thank goodness, I was going to say we're about to eat super attacks, but thankfully these guys are doing their job, which is great. All right, so yeah, I'm taking that Gotta Goku out of rotation because I want to get him paired with the physical Vegito, or excuse me, physical Vegeta. And are we really not gonna get? I don't think we're gonna get a super attack. That is unfortunate, but that comes with the territory. And yeah, so let's see. All right, let's put this Vegito up to task. Well, at least in the early stages, it's not asking much of him. And okay, there we go. Because I figured we could still get some super attacks. I was hoping for maybe one more. All right, and so yeah, first stage is done. So now, let's see. We still gotta adjust our rotations accordingly. They're not set yet. Unfortunately, the way our rotations opened up were not in my favor, but it's totally fine. This isn't something that is going to affect us too badly in the early stages. Although what's really annoying is I can't get a super attack again in the position I want, but it's fine. Like I said, it's still early on to where we're not feeling any downside to not receiving or not getting off any super attacks. But shortly, in about 2 rotations, my units should be aligned with one another. And then also, I believe Gogeta will be transforming to Gogeta Blue. And so, oh, well, look at that. And see, this is again why I mentioned that that right now there's no risk for not getting the super attack off, so we're doing just fine. And now this Zamasu, pretty interesting unit. I do like that he is like his own self version of Whis, where he takes reduced damage. So I certainly like him for that. And let's see. So now we just have to. I really. That's fine. Again, it's almost becoming a running theme of who isn't getting a super attack this turn, but it's quite all right. But I do hope for those that are watching, I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm sure the Dokkan content on YouTube is fairly saturated, and I understand that, but I figured I kind of want to take this task on and just do this for fun, because I certainly have always considered it, and putting out content, especially for Dokkan, just because I do genuinely enjoy this game. And so I decided, just to finally pull the trigger. And again, this is just something fun for me to do. I don't have any fancy setups or anything like that yet. When the channel takes off, then you'll content will quality will certainly see an increase, which would definitely be great. But with the current format, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Some gameplay with the units that I have available, and just kind of seeing what works best for these events. Well, again, given the units that I have. So we now have, so now what I want to do here is I definitely want to get as many counters as possible. I want to see if I could save those orbs for next turn for physical Goku, although physical Vegeta might be a jerk and just make them all tech, but we'll see how this goes. Now we are kind of getting let's see, because it's one of those things too where this is where maybe physical Vegeta, like maybe this stage, the legendary Goku event may not be the best place for him, because he will stand his ground very well for sure, but it's on a turn by turn basis. So in a turn like that, if that happens in the STR UI Goku stage, he's certainly going to be exposed to quite a bit of trouble. At least that's my theory, as I mentioned this now. But what's cool, again, is these two units here that have gotten their awakenings. They are beyond incredible. I feel like they may not get as much appreciation as perhaps they should. Being non-Dokkan Fest exclusives, I mean, I think they certainly blow a lot of them actually out of the water, and they can be obtained through just about any banner. So thankfully the tech Vegeta I have rainbowed, but not the physical Goku. And boy, you ate that hard. And see, the thing is, it's okay. But as long as you're getting your super attacks, then you're definitely doing better. And those crits absolutely help. Now, here's Gogeta to finish it off. Now, it's this next stage, the Super Saiyan God stage, is where I think the difficulty certainly raises to wow. See, what I mentioned earlier is that Vegeta decides to make all the physical orbs tech just to be his. I told you, he's a bit of a jerk. Well, he certainly likes to taunt Goku, but that's just the way he operates. But what's actually really good is that I have him rainbowed, so he actually gets more benefit right now in these. Look at that. See, that was hardly anything. Vegeta gets the most benefit out of these attacks, especially when it comes to neutral damage. And look at that. See, he's just gonna go off. Wow. See, that is awesome. And then again, all the while they are still building their defense with each attack and recovering a lot of HP. I mean, it's like I look at them as like kind of like a free senzu bean with each turn that they come around. So I am thinking, see, yeah, Gogeta's just right now like just in a much better position. See, greatly raises attack. I'm really thinking about who I should give this Dokkan attack to. But you know what? As much of a gamble as this sounds, I'm just gonna let it rock like this. And normally I would use a Whis for a Dokkan attack, but I can't turn down these options for counters. Okay, looks like so we hopefully get 3 cracks at this. Okay, the counter's great, and all right. Well, certainly wish that those attacks were after this one. All right, but I think my hope is to maybe have this rotation be the end of the God Goku fight. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be. Yep, I think this will seal it. And can he do it? Yes, he does. Awesome. Yeah, and I will say 294. I mean, it's fine, but not for what it's intended to do. Oh, and look at that. Goku. Whew. This has bad news written all over it. Okay, so there's a bit of a compromise, but yeah. So this turn's gonna be interesting. I am hoping that Goku does not get hit with a super, which is good. So now at least this Vegeta should be able to tank whatever any attacks that Goku has, which, yep, thankfully had the super attack in it. So that's a relief. So this would do nothing. Yeah, there you go. And see that, and this is again with no items. Like, as I'm recording this, you didn't see me activate anything as of yet. And usually I like to save my items for the strength stage. Okay, now this should be a very interesting. So, and you know what? Do I do it? Oh, screw it, I'll do it. Okay, so let's see how well this Vegito does in a situation like this, because he's gonna get a lot of attempts to possibly counter. Okay, so there we go. Now, see, the thing is his attack stat doesn't look like it goes higher than that, really, unless he were to get all of the super attacks. But right now, it seems like he's... I was hoping for one more crit. But for the most part, that seems to be... this seems to be working well for that physical Vegito Blue. And hopefully... I was hoping the Gogeta would finish it off. Now, okay, if you dodge the first one, you could dodge this one. Nope, he's going to get hit. Usually I could tell. Oof, yeah, that stung. Usually by now I've kind of been able to time and sort of see when some of these units are going to be dodging. Okay. Alright, so now this physical Goku. Yeah, see, look at that. And watch this. We recovered a significant amount of HP there. So thankfully we've kind of remedied the damage that Vegito Blue just took. And if you want to launch a super now, that'd be great. He does not. So now I really hope Vegeta takes us home here. Alright, good. Now this is the stage where I genuinely start showing some concern and deciding whether it's worth or not to have Vegito Blue be tagged as many times as he is. I'm not going to risk it. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I'd rather only get hit 2 times instead of 3. I'd rather have Vegito Blue potentially or defend and potentially dodge those attacks. So yeah, sometimes the animations just don't bother, which is unfortunate. And yeah, see, that counter wasn't much. Usually, yeah, I always gotta hope that Vegito is going to crit counter. But thankfully, this Gogeta is certainly picking up the slack here, because he is guaranteed to crit, which comes in handy for events like this. And then one more. There we go. As I say, the old hat trick there. Now this Amasu, I think, should be able to hold its own, especially on this stage, with type advantage. And are we really not getting a super? We're not getting super. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so now let's see how we want to go about this. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be able to give Goku an attack. I don't think Vegeta's going to get... No, he'll get one, but it's not going to be how we'd like. So this will certainly be us seeing a little bit of adversity here. But I think so far we seem to be going through this event at a pretty reasonable pace. Let's see. Now this will be okay. That's not bad. If you want a super now, I'll take it. No, okay. Oh, he does. Sorry, I just did not count. Okay, 86. That is not bad. Given how late in the game this is, that's actually acceptable damage there. And look at that. So I was able to find a rainbowed Friends of Masu. Figured I couldn't turn that down for this video, and it looks like it's paying off right now. So now, yep, I just don't want to risk Vegito in a situation like this, so we are just gonna take the safest route. And again, it's one of those things where sometimes I do take a gamble, but I usually like to think that I like my odds during certain gambles. I certainly did not like Vegito being in that first spot. I just didn't like the way that looked. And so, because I want to, record successful videos, at least for the most part. And let's see how the orb changing works. Okay, this worked out pretty well. And so now Goku's gonna recover a lot of our HP. You know what? As crazy as that sounds, I think that's probably the best move. And then let's just give Zamasu the rest. I'm really hoping to see a super attack in that first slot, and we do. All right, so hopefully the worst damage it will be behind us after this attack. Okay, 90,000. That's not bad. And hopefully this Goku connects. Usually on this stage, it almost feels like I have to hold my breath quite a bit because of that reason right there. Because I never know if the int UI Goku is just gonna dodge my attack and just say, nope, you're not gonna connect this time. So see, there we go. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use an item here. I think, you know what, just for the one turn to take reduced damage, I think the one turn is all we really need, because I think with, as I like to refer to them as my sensu beans, show up in the next turn, any damage that we get dealt this turn, presuming we survive, we will recover in the next one. And let's see how well this Vegito does. That's not bad. Although, okay, good. You know, seeing gets 2 super attacks off is usually a pretty good feeling. And now usually seeing a crit counter like that after those super attacks is an even better feeling. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like Vegito Blue took down significant amounts of health on PHY Goku. So this is probably the stage where he's certainly able to show off as best as possible. I definitely did have to protect him in the last stage, but I think it was with good reason. And this maybe the end of the video, I'm not sure. This is gonna hurt. Okay, it's about this, almost the same as last time that we took an attack. So hopefully the orb changing will help us out. Okay, looks like orb changing looks good. Let's see. Let's just go this route. And yep, we recover so much HP right there. It's a really good thing to see. And then we may even get off a second Dokkan attack. Usually I average about 2 Dokkan attacks. And there, yep, looks like our positioning of Vegeta there was pretty good. So now we just need this Goku to get super attacked, which he has a lot of chances. And just do it. Oh no. I have a bad feeling that Gowasu and Zamasu might get it. Yeah, I think they're gonna get hit. Oh, look at you. Bless your heart. You're getting off a second super that, oh, does a little more than I thought it would. Okay, yep, and here we go. Now, unfortunately, this is where Gowasu / Zamasu certainly loses its luster a little bit. Okay. Because usually when it comes to things like that, you know, they have a high chance to dodge, but as we know, in the last stage of the PHY Goku, you cannot dodge. There's no exceptions. That's just the way it is. I am really deciding on whether I should use another item right here, and I think I will. Yep, I'm gonna use Android 8, give a nice little defense boost, and then we will continue our show here. Again, it's one of those things where just such a risky situation. And another thing, I guess, that kind of where this Vegito has an advantage over the other Vegito Blues is the ability to counter. And see, there's my point right there. Is having that ability to counter with damage after each normal attack is such wow. And look, we're not even gonna get a second Dokkan attack. There it is. But yeah, his unique ability to counter certainly has quite its advantages. But yeah, there you guys have it. Rumble Gods with Physical Vegito Blue. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.